Once upon a time, a boy named Jack lived in a rundown cottage out in the country with his mother and his pet cow, Bessie Ann.
Jack and his mother's only money came from turning Bessie Ann's milk into butter brickle ice cream they sold at the local farmer's market.
Then, one morning, Jack went to get fresh milk for his Cheerios. But...
Mom, Bessie Ann's out of milk. What are we gonna do?
Jack's mum sniffled back a tear. She scratched Bessie Ann on top of the head.
I'm afraid we'll have to sell her.
What? Bessie Ann's part of our family.
Jack, dear, we have no choice. No milk means no money. Take Bessie Ann to the market. See what kind of price you can get for a milkless old cow.
Jack cried as he looped a rope around Bessie Ann's neck, then trudged with her towards the village.
Suddenly, a short, round man appeared along the dusty road. He showed off his wide grin, and he had perfectly white teeth.
Well, good morning, my fine lad. I can't help but notice you look a bit down.
Jack kicked a pebble, sending it skittering along the road.
My mom's making me sell her pet cow.
The man studied Bessie Ann's teeth, then peered inside her ears.
A fine specimen of bovine beauty.
She's kind of old.
Age is only a number.
She's kind of skinny.
A model of non-fat fitness.
And, well, she doesn't give milk anymore.
I'm lactose intolerant. I'll take her.
You will?
The man began plucking ears of corn from inside his green jacket.
I know it's a lot for a single cow, but I insist on paying you not just 2 ears of corn, but 3.
Only 3 ears of corn for an entire cow? My mom would kill me.
Okay, my lad. You drive a hard bargain. I can tell you're a natural-born negotiator. 4.
The man slipped another ear of corn from the sleeve of his jacket.
But it's only corn.
5, and that's my final offer. Of course, you must keep in mind, this is not ordinary corn.
What are you talking about?
Oh, how forgetful of me. Didn't I tell you? This is magic corn.
Jack studied the corn, which looked entirely unmagical. Of course, he'd never actually seen magic corn before, so he wasn't sure what it should look like.
I'm not sure, my mom.
Any mother would be proud of a son who managed to get 5 ears of corn for a single cow. I've never offered such an amazing deal in my life.
Jack wanted to make his mum proud.
And if the corn really was magic...
I guess maybe.
Marvelous. A fine decision, my lad.
Jack and the striped shirt man shook hands as they made their trade.
Jack hoped his mom would be impressed by his cow-swapping skills. But...
You traded Bessie for what?
5 ears of corn.
Why would you make a deal like that?
It's magic corn, Mom.
If it's magic, then what does it do?
Well, the guy never really explained that part.
That was not the answer Jack's mum wanted. She snatched the corn from Jack's arms and pitched it out of the window.
Worthless! That is what it is. First we lost our milk, and now we've lost our cow for a few measly ears of corn.
But...
No excuses. Just go to bed. In the morning, I'll figure out what we need to do to keep us from starving.
Sad and defeated, Jack flopped onto his lumpy mattress in the corner of the cottage. But as he slept...
Zoop! When Jack woke up the next morning, he found an enormous corn stalk had grown right outside his window. The corn stalk was covered with huge ears of corn and reached all the way to the clouds.
Jack was afraid of heights, but he was even more afraid of his mom when she was angry. He decided to climb the corn stalk. He hoped that by the time he got home, his mom would be calmed down about his cow for corn trade.
Jack climbed.
And he climbed.
And he climbed.
When Jack finally got to the top of the cornstalk, he was amazed to discover a huge castle sitting on a cloud.
The castle's rough wooden door was more than 100 feet high, but stood open the slightest sliver. Jack slipped inside.
Whoa!
Jack couldn't believe what he'd found.
He spotted a sack of gold bigger than he was.
A hen that, plop,
Laid golden eggs.
And a magical harmonica that played all by itself.
Jack was about to see if the harmonica could play the blues when...
boom,
Boom!
boom! The entire castle shook as a giant stomped into the room. A wild black beard sprung from the giant's face like an overgrown bush. His nose looked like a massive, lumpy, red potato.
Jack ducked behind the sack of gold. His knees wobbled, sweat rolled down his forehead.
The giant started digging through barn-sized cupboards that hung on the wall.
Fee, fi, fo, fummy. I want some chocolate for my tummy.
Then the giant stopped and sniffed the air.
Fee, fi, fo, fickle. I smell a boy or a giant pickle.
Jack held his breath.
The giant began searching the room. He peeked under tables. He peered into cupboards. He even bit a candlestick in half and examined the inside. He frowned.
Fee, fi, fo, fiddle. I thought there'd be a boy in the middle.
Jack crouched lower and lower behind the sack of gold.
But
Fee, fi, fo, gotcha.
the giant snatched up the bag of gold in one hand and plucked up Jack in the other.
Don't eat me!
The giant held Jack by the back of his shirt and squinted at him.
Jack thrashed, but couldn't get loose. The giant smiled, revealing teeth as large as sheep.
Fee, fi, what's your name? Did you stop on by to play a game?
Jack's eyes watered as the giant's breath blasted over him, reeking like sweaty gym socks washed in skunk spray.
I didn't do anything. I just want to go home.
The giant scowled.
Fee, fi, fo, feet. I want me something other good to eat.
Jack's mind spun. If he hadn't traded the magic corn for the striped-shirted man, he wouldn't be in this mess.
But then, thinking of the green-jacketed man gave Jack an idea. He flashed a toothy, white grin at the giant.
I know you're excited about the magic corn stalk I delivered this morning, so I bet you wonder how much it costs. Well, you probably expected to pay more, but I insist on only letting you pay one bag of gold for it.
Fee, fi, fo, huh?
Okay, you drive a hard bargain. I can tell that you're a natural-born negotiator. I suppose you could give me the golden egg hen too.
The giant scratched his head, sure that something was wrong.
Fine, you can include the magic harmonica to cover the cost of ground to cloud delivery, but I refuse to take anything else.
The giant shook Jack's hand, taking the deal before the price went up again.
When Jack got home, he and his mom used one of the hen's golden eggs to buy a whole herd of cows.
Then they opened Bessie Ann's ice cream parlor, which served the best butter brickle ice cream in the kingdom and featured live music from the magical harmonica.
And even the giant lived happily ever after in his cornstalk.
Because he
Loved
Corn on the cob.